was simple, basic OVW wrestling with 2 green guys and 2 guys who've been on the road who are pretty damn good technically. And you got Brian Pillman's son. You're putting it over lightly, but he's not having to sell it the whole time. And the other kid, and they were there on everything. One bad clothesline bump where Pillman lands on the back of his neck, but that is what a real fight looks like instead of some clean. And I think he's fine because he got up and they went into it. He didn't look like he got his bell rung. He's a young man, so he's got a couple more punches than the rest of us do on his bump card. But he also has been at OVW. And guess who Flying Brian learned from, aside from of being at the dungeon? Hustler Rip Rogers. Rip Rogers when they were on the road in the Maritimes. And that's why his son has been down there getting the polish put on him the last couple of years, and it shows. And I think that kid has unlimited potential. I like the way he looks, and I like the way he worked, and I like this whole match, to be honest with you, from FTR. And it took a team that's a new team that doesn't have a lot of shit to get in to slow down the guys who get their shit in all the time and give me a quality wrestling match. And that's what I got in this one, man. I like this match.
Silvio?
I was very pleased watching this for Brian. Brian's only 3 years in the business, and I used to speak to him fairly often. I haven't spoke to him really since the pandemic stuff, but he always is hungry to learn, which I appreciate, and he never wanted to be the guy that skated on his name. He wanted to legit learn the job. And when I was watching last night, Brian had pro bumps. He moved like a pro. He bumped like a pro. His timing was that of a pro, and his offense he executed well. He even reminded me of his dad in the Flying Brian days, just with some of the mannerisms and how he eerily does his crossbody almost the exact same way, and the drop kick almost the exact same way. So it was nice to see. I'm happy for him in that regard.
And he sells to the corner how we do, off of something, not just walk to the corner or walk to the middle of the ropes to get ready for the next thing. He's on the sell.